Oh yeah, it must have been shorter. Okay.
So I'm guessing by that one.
And then
Go to 23, like.
for jazz, you know,
Yeah.
so those I mean, because they were calling for like.
We got 10.
Wow. One more.
Yes.
And always like to exaggerate.
It would have been Hannah's, yeah.
Wait, Ellen's dance bag is like the size of a hockey bag, and then it pulls like it has this like little floating one that comes out. So it's not like that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because there's no, right.
Oh my gosh, loved it. Yeah, it's really yeah, I love the town, why there isn't like I mean, there's maybe the solos and the duos, they usually more over rented from whatever, but for the groups, even though I don't know why, they can't, like you would think between the studios,
Exactly.
even if all the competitive stuff was then given to the non-competitive kids for next year, like where for the non-competitive kids, like you get $200. For the one.
So any reason to charge parents more?
Yes.
So where are you going? What time are you going?
Yeah, you couldn't do it, right? It's always has to be there for
So you're taking it. So then I came up.
No, I wasn't using it at all. No, I have all my crap over here. You know, take it away. Take it away. But yeah, so that.
So did they relax or did they just like?
They were all sleeping at one point. Darcy and I went out for lunch and so we'll leave at 2:15. Didn't hear anything from them.
The start of the game is usually where the teams are kind of starting to trying to figure out the ice still. And then obviously the back half of the game is you're trying to place it completely and, really see strategic when scoring. So, the middle of the game is kind of when you're jockeying to get in the position, get the advantage. So it's, you have control at the end of the game.
Interesting phrasing. I'm going to remember. Never use that or claim it as my own. So the Dundas team ends up with a rock behind the rings right away, and for a guard attempt really became an ineffective guard for the Rising team. Rock in the 4 foot, and they missed it again. Really, just can't miss it.
Well, it was an interesting start to the game because the first rock for Team Dundas went right through the rings, actually. That could have been just due to the first practice, so the ice might have been a little quicker after second practice. But now they're in a great position here, guarding one in the 4 foot.
50-50's here. 50-50.
Just not quite to bite. No, it's not quite biting. Not fully covering it, but they're just going to try the outside.
Yeah, they have two options. They have about probably
Just keep it, because the one, there's one for
there, so they could decide to
You got
chase
one?
it.
Okay.
I like the run here. Just keep the center open. You might roll over in the corner guard and really open up the rings.
That would be so funny. That's what he said.
Second bell at the off.
It's a little wide, but this might curl up the center line. There might be some fresh. Not quite.
She didn't get that roll, but rolled right out of place. So
In terms of what's straight this morning.
Yes.
Yeah. Haven't had anything move really there.
Yeah, I think that's a good guess for that shot. I think first end of the game.
See, well, we need to adjust.
Straight, yeah.
It wasn't just a one-off.
So that chase, there might be some fresh pebble up there. You don't quite know how much pressure is going to be. So that might have been an option to chase maybe later on in the game. But
We threw an Indian, so the half came up and shoot. You did. The guy, I
think so. They're going to have to do chores and then they're going to come.
that's a great sweep by Tessa Tarek to carve that one over there. Now they're going to play the chase. This guard's a little higher, and the rock is a little bit more exposed.
The plane they would stay under the guard or roll to the open.
I think they're trying to roll right to the open. I don't think, you could stay under the guard, but I think it'd be a little too deep. It'd be top button, and that would allow Team Dundas to make a good freeze and probably really shrink the scoring area.
It's good if it's.
She does sound right there, but in fact, is as open as the previous Redstone was. She really needed to go one way or the other with that.
Yeah, so this is a good opportunity now for Team Dundas to make a good roll, get a rock fully on the center line, under cover in the 4 foot, and put some pressure on Team Van Rysel.
I'm okay.
Just gotta rub that guard.
Yeah,
Gotta get a little luck here.
that's not bad. The weight looked good on that. I mean, I think typically in the first end, you want to throw a little bit more weight kind of on the edge of the 4 foot lines, just as I mentioned before. Like when you throw the draw of the button, you're throwing to kind of the edge of 8 foot paths, and that path might not have been worked in yet, so there might have been a little bit of fresh pebble, and that just caught some curl.
So this is Gina Jason.
Yeah, great opportunity for Team Van Rysel to hit late too with the rings sort of split.
On my laptop and watching. So did I just check? But if I did, I just check.
The roll is inside a little, but not very far. In fact, that's probably a good little bit of a roll. changes that angle.
Yeah, no, that's a great shot. So now, Team Dundas is going to have to make a good roll to center and try and group those zones and make a double again over this one.
More notice.
Team Van Rice will have to be careful here because if they do nose this one, Team Dundas can actually probably nose back, and then we're getting to the point where a nose will give you out of the rings. So they're gonna need to roll this rock back into the rings to leave themselves some more room to stay in the rings.
A little more curl than anticipated. She's right up with the center.
Cassidy's looking at this double here, just trying to hit it a hair high, make both yellows go.
You can't tap that.
There's never anything that's automatic, but this is about as routine as you could ask for, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little tricky just because there's some space in between those
Give me a
rocks.
second, yeah.
And it's still the ice might be
Don't
a little
love the
tricky
setup.
to
Can you go
spot
right around?
the first end, but yeah, I expect she'll be really close on this.
First out of the end for Skip Cassidy Dundas from the Heather Curling Club. Just curled up a wee bit too much.
Yeah. Looked like a good throw, maybe a little tight or maybe not quite enough ice.
Oh yeah.
Now Team Van Rysel, Julia's going to have a chance to
Oh, that's white light.
nose this rock and leave Cassidy with a really tough double.
Yes.
I like her phrasing slightly better than what our friend Ethan used this morning when he used the terminology correct this line. And I said to him, are you telling me that guys of your generation don't worry about throwing it straight, you just correct it and sweep it?
Yeah.
I mean, he thought he gave me a good answer.
It's definitely interesting because
She just
in
blow in the
theory,
front?
like you're not going to throw the rock perfect every time. So then
I
that's
have
where
no
you
idea.
put the room
Or is that-
a lot of
is that
different
the-
teams will take the shot, right? So I think it's kind of preference to the team on how they kind of like to throw the rock and how they want to sweep it and manage the rock to make shots.
They couldn't do anything with that one, it's a little wide, just hits and rolls out, so
See the tap.
big break should have done this team earlier.
Yeah.
Avoid the,
Definitely the tap on this one.
Yeah, definitely a huge break for Team Dundas.
It's close.
We'd have to get past the sailor and curl there.
Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, I like the discussion here.
I was only looking up.
I certainly like keeping the weight up a little bit on this shot, just take some of the variability in the ice out of it. Because, I mean, you just have to make sure the rock gets out of
Yeah,
it.
so you're gonna take off that
Intern,
red.
yeah, play the intern and you,
Yeah.
I don't think you can hurt yourself that way. She doesn't. Does she have anything over here?
She still has that tap.
I guess she still has that
Throw by
tap. Yeah.
Cassidy.
Unless she doesn't think she can get it.
Gonna have a look at a blank here. So a decently played end by both teams. I think Team
Was
Dundas
is she going right around?
very happy with the blank for how they were at risk of giving up.
Where there were
It will go.
half shots by both teams. Early in the game, you're getting adjusted and all the rest of it. So, but here's where a half shot nose hit is a serious mistake.
Yes.
No, but they talked about it on the radio. I didn't see it till I just seen it when I was on my phone here before the game. It's like a 20-foot run back triple. Or they were going to drop it. It was tied in that.
The final stone of the opening end. Julia Van Rysel from Springfield.
They're going to have to go a little bit.
Works harder than you want to the blanket, but it is a blank. So 0 after one.
And we finished next to them.
Yes. The junior with his okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
We're off.
Shoot. Through the Is that the ice you think she needs to get in there? Straight, but
Sorry? Where do you play next? We're off for we have one more event in April in Edmonton.
Season's over.
What's that?
Season's over.
Yeah, season's pretty much over for most teams.
she's guarding next to
Must have been on.
the same shot.
It was weird since they went to put it away and also
Somebody called it.
Yep.
Oh, we're back in the Morris tournament. This is the second time they're bringing it into the cast. Better first shot than this one by Jessica Tarek. In fact, is a guard, but should be disappointed it isn't on the center line.
Yeah, what was it like? Nothing like 20. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, getting those center guards to the center line treatment is very important. Just if you ever went around them early, then kind of the tick shot rule, the center line rule kind of doesn't come into play because you can get it right away. Team Van Rysel just threw under the wing here, which is pretty conservative call. They just
yeah, so then it was one, and then I saw them get one, so I texted you guys 1-1, and then I looked up and it goes 1, and then 1 under the 2, right? And I was like, oh, never mind,
That's a
it's
big
2-1.
mistake
And then I
by
quickly
Jessica
deleted it all. I was like, never mind.
Now Julia Van Rysel is going to get an opportunity either kind of split the rings or go around or top 8. I don't know, this is a tricky one because that kind of the guard is over a bit, so it's forcing Julia to go pretty wide here in the right. It's a different path.
But that center guard is really his own coverage on the outside edge of the forward.
That was that earlier.
Probably, it's not just
Snow, like, how much snow did you take with your car?
I think what happened is then
Quite a bit. Like, right inside. Snow out overnight.
you know, like when they had a 3 or a 4 at the end, like, that's a big set for ours.
I'll tell you that. Show you when I get home. Got home. It was just.
so it's going to stop back.
This is.
That rock did calm down.
Wash it out. Kind of
There's that breaking all that up.
George, the attic. Sells your car. He's like, it's fine. Okay. Now you know for the
Pleasure
future.
to me to be saying, you early in your career, but early in your career, you would have played under the forward 3 guard.
For sure. Yeah, would just
You
like.
wouldn't
That's profile. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
The 5 rock rule or
The center line, no tick there.
you know what, I do really like it. I definitely played when there was the no the tick rule where you were allowed ticking. And like if you were if the other team made the tick on you in the last end, the end's pretty much over. So I just think it adds a little bit more, variability, and it puts more pressure on your lead, because if your lead doesn't make the first 2 shots, then you are in big trouble. So I definitely think it's a good change in the game, and the other thing is, like, teams are so good at hitting nowadays too, that like you can make a double peel and get out of the end as well. So.
Melody off with her first.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Congrats on last week.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, good job.
they pulled it together in the end.
Yeah, they got on a good roll. It was
Yeah,
awesome
they
to see.
did.
Yeah, but I'm sure you're like.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah, it's great. It's
like a roller coaster.
yeah, for sure. But it's good.
I thought the girls had started a live stream, but
Well, I saw Caitlin brought her jacket up, but no, I
I'm
didn't
like,
see.
I'm pretty sure I thought they were going to start it. And
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know where the stickers. I just said stick it on the window for me. Maybe it's downstairs.
I didn't see
I
anything.
don't
Yeah.
know. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna roll out, and that'll give Van Rysel an opportunity. Here's that close guard that she just left.
Oh, that's what they say, yeah.
Yeah, they're really going to want to place this rock well. I think top 8 step, make it hard for Team Dundas to chase it.
10 years ago, 5 days. But you know what they wanted? They forgot to put our cash. Is it working? That's the reason we want to change
That was a great save.
That other two that wins and that gets by and never. That other two that wins and that gets by and never.
Now Lauren trying to make the hit roll on the guard there.
Oh, did she?
This one's for you too.
Oh, it is? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep, this one's for you. Yeah. Come on, let's jump in. Jump in. Oh, nice shot. Ooh, that's my time. 5 o'clock in Ontario. Yes.
Yeah.
I told the girls about her costume idea. It's got one. Yeah, they said.